It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. And it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
We get you into the action very early on. In fact, it's the first drive of the game, and the Minnesota Vikings have the ball. First play, here's Cousins. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was sending them back to the drawing board.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Cousins. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening. This defense is going to have to be stout here. 4th down, but the offense only needs 1 yard to pick up the first. 4th down, Heineke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders win for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Heineke again. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On third down, Heineke. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes it's always an adjustment.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
First down. Here's Cousins. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. There he goes left side. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see just good enough to pick it off.
To throw is Heineke. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4th. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. Open man, it's Thielen, it's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down. And back now at FedEx Field. It's a third down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to up a 1st and goal. Cousins to throw it. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Just elsewhere, they forgot about it. It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, nothing really overly complicated about this. The offense needs points and in a hurry with just over a minute to go in the contest. Cousins on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Cousins again. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. Put a camera on this one. So a victory here for the Commanders. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.